You don't need to allow depression to overrun you. You don't need to allow fear to overrun you. Just brace up with the current reality around the world. It will never get better. Don't think that a time will come when rice will be cheaper. Government is telling you they have cut down the price of a bag of rice to, is it 40,000 or thereabout? It's fake. It's not real. It will never get better. If you did there, the thing say things go better, my dear, it go worry you. It will never get better. Flight ticket will never get better. Transport fare, if there are a distance we were paying last year for say 100 naira or 200, and currently they are taking 500 to 1,000, it will never get better. They will never reduce it. Don't think that we are going to buy fuel cheaper if Dangote refinery opens. It's all fake. They are all the same. It's a network. You understand? They are just using us. Don't think it will get better. Just brace up. Don't allow depression to overwhelm you. Don't allow fear to engulf you to the extent that you become confused and then consider suicide or consider taking your life. No, don't allow the situation to get you to that level. Don't. You need to brace up that this is the current reality. This is where we have found ourselves. And all you need to do is to sit back and think of what to do to help your life, what to do to make things better. I am talking to you that is considering ending it now, or that is considering quitting. You don't need to quit. Don't wait on government. Don't join those who are waiting on government job or waiting for government to give them grant or loan to start a business. Don't be among the crowd. Don't be among the masses. You have to separate yourself and think of ways to create something out of nothing. It doesn't matter if currently you don't have capital to start a business. You must initiate a process to raise capital. If it requires to do commission-based businesses, agency, where you are paid commission, 10%, 20%, 30% to raise capital, go ahead and do it. No bank will give you. Banks are not, they only give loan to businesses they are sure will bring a huge return, and it should be less than 30 days. No bank is ready to give you, especially when you are not a serious brand. When they don't trust you, they will never give you any loan. Don't wait for soft life. Don't. Those who wait for soft life end it very fast. Brace up with the reality of the hour. Brace up with what is currently the situation around the world. Yes, Nigeria is deteriorating so fast, but let me tell you the truth, it's the same that is happening all over the world. It's not better anywhere. It can only get better when you know what to do to survive. People are still making money. People are making money. People are buying new cars despite the current economy. People are building big houses despite the current economy. So you must create ways to make money. If the current business you are doing is not favoring you, sit back, reflect, and find alternative. There must be something else you can do to make money. There must be something. You have written application for job with the government, and because government is not employing, you sit back at home for a year, for 2, for 3 years, doing nothing. You shouldn't be claiming a big boy. You shouldn't be claiming a big girl. And let me tell you this, Yahoo is not the alternative. No, don't do crime, because if you do crime, you may end up in prison. And when you go to prison, you end your dream. You end your vision. So find something when you go do. There is something you can do. There is something you can do. It's just that you are playing big boy. There is this pride in you, arrogance, that has refused you to think deeper and to see how you can move your life forward. There's protest going everywhere. That should not be a hope that perhaps at the end of this protest, then the president will now come on national television and said, I am giving every Nigerian 1 million, 5 million. It will never happen. It will never happen. By this time next year, we are still at this junction, crying and lamenting. But the truth is that some persons, in the midst of all this cry, are moving their life forward because they have a product or they have a service that will help them to survive. The reason is paining some persons so deeply. The reason some persons are frustrated is because the hyperinflation is taking all they are being paid. Your salary remains the same, but the price of goods are changing. That's why some people are deeply pained. But do you know that those who are into business, those who are buying and selling, they don't really care? Because if I buy goods for a 1 million naira each, I must surely add my profit. If I go back to market tomorrow and that same product is now 1.5 instead of 1 million, I will also add my profit. So if things go up, I increase. That is the reason why majority of those who are into business are really not frustrated. You know, currently, you see that this protest, Igbo people are not really part of it. They are even telling you that the administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done them well. The reason is because a majority of Igbo people are businessmen. They buy and they sell. So they don't care whatever that happens. If price of goods increase, they increase. If dollar increase, they increase. They are making their money. Most of them who had goods in their warehouses, the moment dollar increased, they inflated the prices of their products and they made huge money. That's why you can see so many businessmen building skyscrapers while others are lamenting. So if you are a worker and you are being paid little amount of salary, it doesn't matter how much you are being paid. Think of alternative. What else can you do to make money? What else can you invest in? What product can you invest in? And today, all of us are encouraged to go back to what? Farming, agriculture. There must be a particular kind of agriculture or farming that you can engage. If you can't go into farming of products, you can go into livestock. You can do one to create additional sources of income. One source of income is no longer enough. One is not enough. Two is not enough. You need more to make more money. So begin to think of alternative. Don't rely on government. You don't rely on government. It's only poor people that rely on government. You want to make progress? Think of what to do to better your life. Stop hoping that things will get better. It will never get better. I can tell you that for free.